not very close, but very competitive. First playoff set has just finished with the Outlaws reigning victorious. And now we will see the San Marcos Stallions face the Cibolo Spartans in a matchup to send their team to the finals. Jordan is unavailable, so Aidan will be filling in for him as the Spartans team captain. He's here with Tristan and a fill-in from Emily. And Lucky, the captain of the Stallions, is here with his teammate Ethan and a brand new debut of Wyatt. Finally was able to show up and is going to see if he can make an impact in today's matchup. Rock, paper, scissors gets messed up somehow. And Aidan is going to take it for his Spartans. The 2-seeded Spartans versus the 4-seeded Stallions. Who's going to take this playoff matchup? Stallions with a lineup that they've never ran with. And the Spartans also with a lineup they have never ran with. Could this have an effect on the game?
It's been a minute.
As we wait for them to throw it in. And Aidan throws it in. Wyatt combines with Emily, blocks that. Aidan is going to hit that across the pit, and it hits Wyatt below the knee, and he is going to be out already. Walks straight in front of the camera like an absolute genius. Aidan is going to block this one. Hit it towards Ethan, but Ethan jumps straight over it. Lucky hitting this one at the wall. Lucky aims that at Emily, but really it goes nowhere. Blocked by Aidan. Hit by Ethan. Aidan hits that one at Ethan, but doesn't get him. Tristan and Lucky go back and forth, and Tristan is out. We have a 2v2, ladies and gentlemen. Aidan and Emily versus Ethan and Lucky. Emily dives for that one. Doesn't get the block, but is also safe. Aidan hits that one towards Lucky, but Lucky steps out of the way. Lucky hits that one out of the pit, but it is very close by, and he is going to get this one back in with ease. Lucky tossing this one back in. Already a well-fought game one. Should be a close playoff series. Ethan passes it to Lucky. Aidan can hit that behind the back. Doesn't quite get Lucky.
Yeah, you heard what I said.
Aidan hits that one towards Ethan and Lucky. Doesn't hit either of them. Aidan's going to volley this one, looking for the angle. Ethan blocks that one. Stands right behind Aidan and his power shot. Nullifies it.
No, Ben.
Lucky.
Ben and
And Ethan hitting lots of shots towards Aidan. Blocked. And they're all blocked. He's still alive. That's why he is in the consideration for MVP, ladies and gentlemen.
Rolling, by the way.
Ethan going to hit that one right outside of Aidan, and they both block it. And Ethan blocks again. Unbelievable. Aidan blocks again, but he is out.
1v1.
And so is Ethan. Lucky and Emily, but Lucky takes the final KO. And the Stallions will be up 1-0 in the first game. I worded that very last part very awkwardly, but the Stallions are up 1-0 in their first playoff match thus far. Wyatt and Emily combine. Wyatt, look, bouncing around the pit, playing very similarly to Lucky and Ethan, but Aidan gets his teammate out, and Emily, the block party, is not going to be in this block party anymore. And Wyatt jumps right on top of the ball. Well, it is now reduced to a 2v2, Wyatt taking his gracious time to step out of the pit.
No, it's a lot.
Aidan gonna bounce this one off the wall. Looking to hit Ethan. Ethan blocks that. They combine. Tristan takes a shot. Fairly good shot, but doesn't hit anybody. Lucky takes a shot at Aidan. Aidan's gonna block that one. Aidan with another block, and Lucky now has ball control. Looking to take a shot. Aidan with an easy block. Lucky hits it towards Aidan. Not Ethan, Aidan. And Aidan with another nice and easy block. Starting to sound like Colton here. Ethan blocks it. Runs straight.
Sorry, guys.
Aidan is going to be out there. Misses the block. Ethan is going to save this one.
I will say I can't see that on the camera.
And unfortunately will be unreviewable because of the angle. Tristan now in a 1v2, looking to clutch this up for his team. Tristan hits it towards the wall. So the Stallions won game 2. Tristan did not have 2 points of contact on the wall.
Oh, wait. He hit it.
So we go into game 3, where the Stallions have the match point right here. If they win this game, they win their first playoff match. And after that, they only have to win 3 more games to win their next match. Tristan is now out. Lucky, gonna hit this one. Wyatt gonna hit that at Aidan. Doesn't quite get it. Wyatt with him. Oh my goodness, and Emily just barely gets out. Lucky hits this one towards Aidan. Aidan blocks this right out of the pit, but he is ready and hops back in like nothing happened. And Aidan in a 1v3. But Aidan, one of the best 1v3 players in league history. Won a 1v3 in the All-Star game for one of the best moments in this league's history. Can he do it here in the playoffs to save his team from losing the first match? Out on Ethan is the call. Oh, and Wyatt's out. I don't know how he got out. It might have been lack of contact on the wall. And Lucky gets out. Aidan gets out of it, wins the 1v3 to keep the Spartans alive in this first match. Tristan gonna toss this one in after a clutch performance from Aidan there.
Wall. You didn't have your hands on the wall.
Tristan does not have contact. He's gonna be out before the game even starts. And it is now already a 2v3 for the Spartans. Emily is going to toss this one in now.
Until the third, bounce?
Yeah, third bounce. Once the third bounce, it bounces the third time.
Okay.
But you gotta have 2.
Emily is going to toss this one in.
But then you're on.
If Ben will shut his yap.
Okay. I'm just asking.
And he finally stopped talking, and Emily now throws it in. Ethan volleying this one.
I know.
Passes it over to Lucky. Don't know what happened there, but everybody is safe. Aidan with a powerful shot at Lucky. 2 powerful shots, but Lucky blocks both of them. Oh. Wyatt with an almost unbelievable KO on Emily, but Emily sidesteps and does not get out. Ethan passing this around. Aidan swoops right in there. And that looks like it might have hit Aidan. Oh no, it's out on Ethan. A double tap. Wait, no, it's out on Aidan. It's a double tap on Aidan.
Stop playing.
Lucky hits Emily for absolutely no reason because we are paused. We're going to review this. We will be right back with the call.
After further review, there's not enough evidence. Aidan is safe.
There's not going to be enough evidence to call this one. Aidan is going to stay in.
Yeah, I heard that. Don't worry, I heard that. No, I heard before that. Don't worry.
Lucky's going to toss this one in.
Ball.
Wyatt
That didn't hit wall.
gets kind of shafted by the sand in the pit. Does not hit the wall. Aidan with a nice block off a great shot from Lucky. Lucky volleying this one. Gets Emily. The block party does not make the block. Wyatt. Aidan with some unbelievable survival, and he gets Wyatt. Ethan and Lucky looking to take down Aidan, the All-Star MVP.
You did it before.
Ethan, holy goodness.
Out.
And he's going to be out. Are you kidding me? What a play from Aidan.
Before.
Lucky. Looking. Misses the shot there. Misses that shot as well.
Now.
Aidan looking to take it, and he gets him. He takes the previous 2 games to tie this match up and bring it to sudden death. Whoever wins this next game wins the first match of this playoff series. 2-2. Sudden death in Game 5 for the first match of this playoff series. Stallions looking like the David in this David versus Goliath story, but are hanging in there. Lucky dodges, Lucky blocks. Lucky gets out of the way of that one. Emily and Aidan both sending great shots at him, but they're not landing. Aidan is going to hit this one away. Wyatt hitting this one. Emily tries to get him out, but doesn't quite get him. Ethan, looks like it hits his knee there. He is going to stay safe. Tristan almost gets a KO there. Emily knocks this one out of the pit, but it looks like she'll be able to get back in.
4.
And she will.
5. Yeah, you're good.
And as the teams fix their spacing really fast, Emily's going to toss this one back in, and here we go. Ethan and Aidan hit this one at each other. Combine. Aidan going to try and get Wyatt here. Wyatt with a great dodge. Lucky. Hitting this one to Emily. Emily is safe. It goes right around her. Wyatt taking shots at Aidan. And did he get him out? No, I think we're going to review. I think we're going to look at this one before we make a call.
After further review, it unfortunately got Wyatt. He is now out. Sorry. What?
You hit it.
So in a shocking turn of events, Wyatt is actually out here. And it is now a 3v2. The Spartans with the advantage. Emily tosses this one in. Emily.
1.
Aiming this one at Ethan. Ethan hits this one out of the pit.
3.
But he is going to recover this one just
You're
fine.
good.
Ethan, one of the best in the league at saving the ball. One of the best. Excuse me. Ethan tosses it back in. Tristan, going to look to take first possession. Passes it over to Emily. Emily takes a shot at Ethan. Emily
2.
knocks it straight out of the pit.
3.
Becton trying his absolute best to not interfere with the play. Does a great job. And Emily gets the ball back in. Becton's efforts do not go unnoticed. Lucky tosses this in. Emily takes a shot at Ethan. Doesn't get him. Aidan looking to try and seal this match for his Spartans. Lucky tries to get Tristan there. Doesn't quite get him. Tristan almost gets Ethan. Lucky falling on the ground. Ethan blocking this one. Lucky hits this towards the prodigy, Aidan. Aidan is built different.
Kayla,
Can he take this match after going down 2-0?
Tyler,
Ethan blocks
doesn't
this.
Kayla have to play
Emily's
around?
going to send this back. Aidan with
Okay.
another block. One of the best survival artists in this
I
game.
just was wondering. Okay, she didn't play yet.
Ethan
Catch
gonna hit
that.
that towards Aidan, but Ethan's gonna catch it after bobbling it. It's now a 2v2. Emily and Tristan versus Ethan and Lucky. A clutch catch from Ethan potentially just saved this match for them.
3 hours later.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. And Ethan is finally going to toss this one in after everybody else out of the pit shuts up.
Ball. You're safe. You're safe.
Tristan is going to hit this one.
You're
It does
safe on
hit him,
serve.
but it was on the serve, so he is going to be fine.
Oh, shit.
Emily potentially out. Emily looks to be out. Lucky gets Tristan. That's game. Stallions take the first match of this playoff series. Oh my goodness, I'm watching this game sideways. You fortunately will not have to watch this sideways, but I will. Game 1, match 2. The Stallions, the 4 seed with the advantage here.
1,
Emily
2,
out on a potentially
3,
controversial call there.
4,
Aidan looking to save this one.
6.
And he's not going to be safe. Just barely. Misses. Some discussion here. Refs saying out. Aidan calls for review. We are going to see what happened here.
After further review, it is an out, unfortunately.
Call in the pit. Aidan is out. And the Spartans will toss
You'll
this
take it up
back
for
in.
my team. All 4 of us.
Stallions taking advantage of the Spartans making mistakes.
How do you know?
Emily tosses this in and gets us started. Lucky hits that towards Tristan. Ethan now volleying this one. Hits it towards Emily. Wyatt hits it now. Doesn't really go anywhere. Emily volleying this one. Hits it at Ethan, but Ethan does get out of the way. Tristan is out. It's a 1v3 for Emily. Can she do this? We know she can, but will she is the better question.
Tie, yeah.
Wyatt and Emily combined multiple times. Nobody is out. Emily looking to reposition this one. Lucky blocks. Emily with
Your
3
finger
great
hurts,
blocks in a
Ben?
row. That's why they call her the block party and why she's a defensive
I
player of
think
the
you
year
were gonna say
candidate.
something else.
More blocks. Unbelievable. Sounded like I was calling her Daddy Warbucks from Annie. That thankfully is not the nickname. And that gets Emily. Ethan wins game number 1. Game number 1 of the second match for the Stallions. Wyatt tossing this one in. The Stallions 2 wins away from sealing this.
Ga.
And it goes out of the pit. Wyatt is going to toss this one in. The Stallions are only 2 wins away from sealing themselves a spot in the finals as the number 4 seed out of 4 teams.
Was that? Oh.
Lucky on the ground. Are you kidding me? He stays alive, and Wyatt is out. And Ethan is out. Emily gets that great KO there.
That was safe.
Lucky is
That's
in a
safe.
3v1 now.
Coulda got
Emily
that, Ben.
almost hits it out, but it
Coulda
stays
caught that,
in.
Aidan.
Lucky hits it at Aidan, but Aidan gets the nice block there.
Team out. Catch that.
Oh
Nice.
my goodness, what an insane series of events. Tristan gets out, Aidan hits it at Lucky, Lucky blocks it up, and Aidan catches it for the win. This second match is tied 1-1.
Ga.
The Stallions with the match advantage, however. Tristan and Ethan hit this over to Lucky and Emily. Lucky hits that over to Emily. Emily blocks. Tristan bouncing around in the back. Emily going to be safe there.
Don't do a
And
me.
she gets her teammate out. Ethan
I
dodges
think I
that
should
last
get an
second.
honorary medal for how many
White
injuries
hits
this
that over to
team gave
Aidan.
me.
Aidan with an opportunity to catch, but doesn't.
It's not a participant.
Aidan, oh my goodness, with great blocks, but just gets out. Emily,
It is.
with insane survival thus far.
Wait, was I?
And I jinxed
was
it.
I playing the
Commentator's
Outlaws
curse
when I
comes
hit
into
my-
play yet again. Emily gets out. The Stallions are now up 2-0. 2-1. Not 2-0. 2-1.
Wait.
The Stallions are up 2-1. If
still
they
got
win
out
this
too.
game, it is all over. Ethan gonna throw this one in the pit.
Probably. Ga. Ga. Ba.
Emily
Yeah, I've been recording for 20
volleying this
seconds,
one. Hits it across the pit to Lucky. Lucky shovels that off. Almost hits Tristan. Ball hits Wyatt straight in the face.
Unnecessary contact.
Emily and Aidan going back and forth. Wyatt jumps
Out.
right over, and it hits Tristan. Lucky hits Tristan on the way out for safe measure, even though it was not necessary. Wyatt hits it across.
Unnecessary contact.
Aidan hits it across. Wyatt and Aidan are combining on the front side of the pit. Lucky hits to Emily, but the block party makes the block. Aidan now looking, but he can't hit it. Now all 3 of them combine, and they're all safe. Ethan charges at Aidan. Aidan charges and blocks. Aidan misses that shot, but is still in. Hitting this around. Aidan Lucky hitting it to Wyatt. Aidan spinning around.
Yeah.
Block from Aidan.
Is it a 2v3
Aidan
right
gets
now?
out of the way, and Wyatt gets him out. It's a 3v1 for Emily yet again. Okay, and we are going to review here as it was very close.
After further review, Aidan is out.
And this one does get Aidan. Wyatt with a clutch time KO on the Spartans' best player.
Patrick.
Emily, no slouch herself, with a chance to save the game, but there's a call. We're going to review.
Wyatt only had 1 contact point. He's calling himself out. 2v1.
It's easy for you, Emily.
That brings Emily to a 1v2 instead of
It'd
a
be really funny if
1v3.
you sold the game because of that.
Ethan and Lucky looking to try and take this. Lucky and Emily
Oh
combine.
my God! Catch that.
Lucky hits it up and Emily catches it. Emily looking to keep the Spartans alive. Ethan looking to send the Stallions to the finals as his teammates give him some encouragement. Could the Stallions upset the Spartans
Ga.
and make it to the
Ga.
finals?
Ba.
Ethan hitting this to Emily, both blocking.
Hold on, that might have been out.
Oh my goodness, and there might be an out. We might have a winner.
After further review, very intense review. There's a lot of close calls on that. It looked like they both got out at one point. But unfortunately, Emily got out and the Stallions are...
and the Stallions win the game. They are headed to the finals where they will face off against the dominant number 1 seeded Shirts Outlaws. They have never beat them in a match. Can they do it 4 times to win the finals? Find out.